Alright, muri yeZimbabwe kusangana kwatiri kuita zvakare ipo pano paZim News update apo patinoda kupa mafirst hand update anonga ari kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. So kana uri mutsva usabve pano usina kusubscribe, kulike nekushare. So muzuva ranhasi muri yeZimbabwe tiri kuti tikupakurirei nhaurwa yaPresident Emmerson Mnangagwa vari kuedza kubribe mamilitary generals kusanganisirana nawo pamuchinguri maminister of defense, because tiri kuona kuti nezuro vainge vaine meeting kuPricabe farm. Iko kuPricabe farm muri yeZimbabwe ndokongoitwa mameeting, tasemona mameeting mazhinji, but ZANU-PF headquarters anaJunga house variko, but tiri kuona kuti maprivate meeting aya anokada ku sort of like kuoppose VP Chiwenga ari kuitirwa kuPricabe farm, because ndinasenda mbona VP Chiwenga ari kuPricabe farm pese panogarwa mameeting anaTemba Muliswa anaChichi, because panogarwa mameeting akawandisisa anaChabangu vachienda ikoko, but hatisati mbona VP Chiwenga Kembo Mohadi variko ikoko kuPricabe farm. So tiri kuona panapa apa ine zuro generals kusanganisirana nawo pamuchinguri minister of defense pamuchinguri ndiyo muri kuona arapa uyu, tobva tati general matatu ndo vari apa muri kuona awa ana general tapfuma ne awa arapa nemamwe magenerals varipo ipapo muri yeZimbabwe. Sezvo tiri kuona kuti zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka, tiri kuona kuti maretired general nemaex combatants wakafanana naHenry Muchena vari kuramba vachisimudza nyaya go against constitutional amendment bill number 3, izvo zvisiri kudiwa naPresident Emmerson Mnangagwa. So tiri kuona panapa muri yeZimbabwe petinoona kuti vanhu ava vari kuitisa vanhu mombe dzemanyanga idzi dzakabva kuUganda uko naRamaphosa, then ana Mnangagwa wakazodzitora kuna naRamaphosa mombe manyanga dziri kuPricabe farm idzi. So tiri kuti tiwerenge tese panapa muri yeZimbabwe dokunyatsa kuratidzai kuti panapa tati first hand information zvetinogara tichitaura panapa kuti tine first hand information. Ndichaenda kunhaurwa yamusi wa4 na5 June tokudzai kuti ana Rutendo Matinyarare kuti natitora nhahwa dzedu nechichi chimwaya vanenge vaine full information zvinhu zviri kuitika zvisati zvatoitika. Ani makaona mazuva aya vanhu vasatotomboziva kutoti President Emmerson Mnangagwa wabuda negoridhe waenda kuBelarus. Tatatokupai panapa kutoti no zvadai vanhu isaka zotanga kuzozvisiziva nawo ana Rutendo Matinyarare wangu wazvitaura zvese zvazvo kutoti magenerals wada kuenda vasati vatomboenda asi wakazoenda nezuro umbo hwacho ndo tiri kuona uri apa uyu mapictures aya. So tiri kuti tiwerenge tese panapa vaMnangagwa vari kuzama kubribe magenerals. Hatizivi kuti nhahwa yacho iyi ichapera sei. Ava ndi retired general vari kutonyoro izvo asi kutofarawo nezviri kuitika. So tiri kuona panapa kanyorwa kunzi fellow generals and war veteran massive bribes from Emmerson Mnangagwa buy only temporary silence. Vanhu vari kutenga temporary silence. His plan is clear: retired every war veteran in the army this year effect. Not a rumor. He betrayed Vice President Constantino Chiwenga and he has already assassinated 52 generals who installed him in 2017. Do not be next. Yo, tiri kuona panapa vari kuedza kuudza magenerals because muri yeZimbabwe vanhu vakuinstalla wotanga kutoa nenhahwa yakuda power chete kuti ndosvika 2030 kuraisa vanhu vanosvika kana kuti kuma 30 something 40 something nepamusana pekuti uda 2 years chete dzekuti unge uchisvika 2030. Aiwa zvazvisiri izvo. Imono mutapa kingdom iri kugadziwa iyi lighters tiri kuitwa, but imono mutapa kingdom iri kugadziwa iyi muri yeZimbabwe. Toda kuti timboona kuti vanhu vane muono ipi mucomment section, then tozoenda kune nhaurwa yaRutendo Matinyarare kwetinoona mafirst hand information, because zvibaba zvemuZANU-PF tinomatora futi mamwe mafirst hand information tinomatora futi kunana comrade Soko vanenge vaine vanoshandira military intelligence vanenge vaine mafirst hand information inoda tichikupakurire pano. Ndosaka tichiti subscribe pano. So tiri kuona panapa Richard ari kuti kana vasikazive siyai kunoshota ndekwawo ndo zviri kutova panapa kuti kana vasikazive shia, because bill rakangopasa chete havasina basa vanogona kungoassassinatwa wese ava. Tiri kuona panapa nekutaura na opamuchinguri muri yeZimbabwe. Opamuchinguri zvagara zvakatawa na comrade Bomushogeza zvaizvo kuti opamuchinguri ari kuwana mari kubva kuzvigananda. Opamuchinguri naGeneral Monda vari kuwana mari kubva kuzvigananda. So tiri kuona panapa pakanyorwa kunzi he should retire first chero mukambo. He should retire first chero makumbo ake ari mutrauzi akutoratidza kuti atowe harawa. Most importantly, he is dismissal failure. Tukonamba don't allow this man to con you guys, and ndo amagenerals atawanzi musatendere munhu kukona, because inhawa yiko kana chitora maarmy generals uchienda nawo kuna tiri kuona kuti maretired akatadza kuwirana nawo akasvika wakunongedzana zvegunwe kumauyu kune chichi chimwe. So tiri kuti tiende kuna Rutendo Matinyarare muri yeZimbabwe tiona kuti chiko chiri kutora nzvimborekedza tidzike kune nhahwa dzacho tione kuti nhahwa dzacho dzakawandisa muri yeZimbabwe kuti tizodzibuditse dzese manje anenge ari ma1 tiri kuona panapa muri yeZimbabwe mapictures ari kutorwa aya ndinodzionera nhau dzacho, ndinodziwana here, regedzai ndidzike. Tiri kuona panapa, ndofunga muri kuona kwezviri kwese kwese izvi mhuri yeZimbabwe. Anao pamuchingura ava varipo, ndofunga muri kuona mapictures yesaya. Vanhu vari kuPricabe farm ava mhuri yeZimbabwe. Tira kuti tidzike panapa, vanga vasati, tira kuti munyase kuona kuti ana Rutendo Matinyarare kuti tinotora news vanenge vaine first hand information. Ndofunga tiri kuona panapa musi wa6 wanga usati waenda, but first hand information yanga yatopo mhuri yeZimbabwe. Tira kuti 6 June muri kuona panapa vanga vasati waenda, but ana Rutendo Matinyarare kuti tinotora source of information yedu isusu vanga vatone zvese mhuri yeZimbabwe. So tiri kuona panapa, apa vanga vari kunzwa izvi mapicture takuratidze umbo wekuti zvakazoitika, saka apa zvasati zvaitika vari zvazviri kunzwa. So tiri kuona panapa kanzonzi, we hear that President Mnangagwa asked to meet retired and current generals today. Mhuri yeZimbabwe wanga watozvinzwa. Tiri kuona panapa kanyorwa kunzi, we hear that President Mnangagwa is asked to meet retired and current generals again today. This will be the third meeting they will have in the past month. It is good for the commander-in-chief to meet his generals, especially when a potential national security threat is developing around the constitutional amendment bill number 3. As I have said before, Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 lacks institutional support from the most important institution, the military and ZANU-PF structures, because it was not passed by Congress and the government itself. Because it is being pushed by the parallel cabinet that was created by past the real cabinet. We hope the parties find common ground and civilian leadership shows national building leadership to avert a leadership vacuum that may need to be filled by the military. Tiri kuona mhuri yeZimbabwe, ndofunga zvakambotaurwa kunzi pangongo cheche panodiwa chechepo havasi kusapota constitutional bill number 3 iri, havasi kumbotara nezvaro. Saka ndofunga ndopapa pari kuiswa fuel kutoti imbi simbisai chinhu ichi chimwe, because tikuona kuti military cheche yange sitombotaura nezvazvo mhuri yeZimbabwe. So ndonawo mamiriro adzakaita zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka. So tira kuti tinge tichiona kuti zvinhu zvacho zvinofamba sei mhuri yeZimbabwe. Tira kunzwa makomboredi wetinawo pano, tinyase kunzwa kuti zvinhu zvacho zvakanyasa kumbomira sei uye zvichapera sei. Rekedzei ndidzoke kunoku tinzwe makomboredi etinawo panapa. Network iri kuita sei, iri kunonoka. Tinzwe makomboredi etinawo panapa tione kuti nyaya yacho inopera sei mhuri yeZimbabwe, because zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka muno munyika yeZimbabwe. Zvinhu zviri ku side
of saying no, this is what we're going to do on such June 30. They've seen precedences which have happened. The Yemen Mashabas went into politics through that way. Now they are eating. They are now saying no, only undocumented migrants. But yet Yemen Mashaba is the son of a migrant. You understand? There is double speaking in this politics, which needs to be resolved. So those who are there, as much as they are being threatened to be said, okay, we're going to arrest you if you continue with this rhetoric, it's as much as they've got to turn this into a force of good and say, no, listen, let's direct this to where the problems are actually emanating from. Not to where the problems are not emanating from, because resolving a Zimbabwean jumping defense, the Zimbabwean will jump back defense again. Tomorrow again, they'll jump back defense. Let's resolve this once and for all, and we forget about any people who ever jump defense, and put the proper people within the structures of power. Otherwise, this shall ever be there. Or else South Africa will bear the brunt of actually other African countries actually backfiring against them. And you can't exist as an isolation. It's about trade and existence. It's about trade and putting food on the table. It's about trade and your resources and your rapport with other nations, where you can actually bring in your expertise and find gains. So it's up to the South Africans, actually, those who want to be future leaders, to look at it holistically, or to instill that violence. Because to go, we shall go. We want to go, definitely want to go. We don't want to lie to them, we want to go. And we are still going to face the same mess which we are actually facing right now. That is where the problem is. And if that mess is not ironed us by us citizens, and answer to the cause of the people like Musima Imani, and ask this march and march to turn out to be a force of good, and ensure that these liberation parties actually can't actually sustain themselves by using people. Then, number one, we are actually enlightened. We are now understand our politics, and we can actually arrest this thing of borders being crossed over and over and over again, because we want people who know what they do in leadership, not motor mouths, not what.
Yeah,
That's what counts.
that's really true. We have another speaker here, and Trizia Forbes.
No, let them speak.
I think if when you're finished, she can come in.
I'm done.
She wants
It's okay.
to
I'm
say
done.
something. Okay, no, I'm just saying.
Papi simbomirawo kana vamwe vataure kana vari vatingotaura zuva rese. Papi.
Can we hear?
That I'm done.
Oh, yeah, you said I'm done. I can hear that. Trizia, do you want to come and put forward what you want to discuss with us, please? Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Ndreza Forbes in Stellenbosch, Cape Town. This thing is very chaotic, and this thing is about illegal people who are here in this country illegally, and I strongly believe even if we can try and lie to our own selves and pretend as if we don't know that a lot of people are in this country illegally, and South Africans on the ground have been feeling the pressure. They've tried for decades now to tolerate this nonsensical madness. Being in a country illegally is nonsensical. People speak as if South Africans are chasing everybody. No, it's all about documentation. And I'm afraid June the 30th, it's real. It's real. And I would advise people to do the right thing, man, because this thing is real and it's going to hit hard. Remember, this thing is not done by government. It's done by the people who've been suffering quite a lot. Remember, the government is not suffering from this. The government is those people in power. They just don't care. Realistically, they don't care about anything. All they care about is their pockets and relatives, close ones, friends. That's who they are. So people now are taking what they believe to be right, man, chasing out everyone who's here illegally. Because remember, if somebody is in your house without your permission, and cause it's someone from the neighborhood, would you allow that? No, you would never allow that. But the thing is, it's just like corruption. People only feel the pressure when it's against them, and when they benefit from it, it's well and good. It's well and good. I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, the people who are feeling the pressure are now taking the law into their own hands, because the ones who are supposed to be enforcing the law, they just don't care, and they've been proving that each and every decade, man, if we can be realistic enough. So personally, I'd really love to advise people who are here in this country illegally to do the right thing before the 30th of June. I mean, this thing is real, and something is going to give. And I'm afraid a human brother, human sister, from wherever, they're going to pay the price, man. Remember, South Africa has been paying the price of tolerating and waiting for the government for decades now. You can imagine that as someone living in your house for so many years without your permission, but because you are from the same township, you're supposed to tolerate that. I mean, can we be realistic enough, guys? If we don't want to be realistic enough, I'm afraid reality is going to be there, and reality is going to be, it's going to be harsh, man. I don't know how I should describe this thing, but I just wish people don't try and test this thing, because South Africans, they've been tolerating for quite some time now, and they are starting to do what they believe is right. I'm not saying what they are doing is right. I'm not saying what they are doing is wrong. I'm just advising an African from another country who's here illegally to do the right thing or pay the price. I'm afraid now the people in power in other countries, they are starting now to pretend as if they care about their people. Zimbabwean leadership, they pretend now as if they care about Zimbabweans. Why wouldn't they document those Zimbabweans to come to this country? They know people leave Zimbabwe, they go to South Africa illegally, they're okay with that. But now that this thing is happening, all of a sudden they remember now, oh, we got people that are in South Africa. I mean, what the fuck is that? Why are people, when they benefit, something is right, when they don't benefit, something is wrong? For decades, you never had any Zimbabwean in the leadership speaking about their people in South Africa. Do you mean they never ever thought of those people? Did they forget that they got people who are in South Africa illegally? No, they never forget about that. They never, it's because they don't care. They don't, because you know what? You know why they don't care? It's because minus one problem for them. The minusing of that problem for them is an additional problem for other people, which is South Africa now. And South Africa keep on voting people into power who are not interested in leading the country. You say now people should fold their arms. No, hell no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. People now are fed up. It's been decades now. It's been decades. Now I'm making a practical example of someone from your township. They come and live in your house without your permission for years and years and years. What would you do? Would you not chase that person away? Would you say, no, this one is from my township. This is my brother from my township. I'll wait for his parents to come and take him. The same parents that pretend to be forgetting him. I mean, we need to be realistic about this thing. The only thing that I'm here to say, guys, June 30th, it's real. I'm afraid I would never ever wish anything like that to anybody. And I just hope it doesn't happen. It doesn't matter how many times you may do the thumbs down. What I'm saying is something that's happening. It's going to happen severely. The best thing people can do, they can take this advice and leave this country and come back with the proper documentation. It's all about the documentation. If you don't know, if you don't want to, it's up to you, entirely up to you. But it would pain me to see you getting what's coming for you. I'm afraid people are doing what they believe is right. The government.
Okay, prepare to land.
Why am I told to prepare to learn now? Is it because I'm saying something you don't want to hear?
No, it's not the case. We just also want to hear what other people will say. We are listening to you.
I've been listening. I've been listening to other people as well for quite some time now. Why are you abusing your power?
Hello? Can you hear me? Ntriza, can you hear me?
Abusing your power, move me. I know you can hear me loud and clear. All of a sudden, now that I'm speaking that you don't want to hear, you can't hear me. There's no such a thing.
No, I think I just.
Excuse me. Let's have a bit of respect. We might be Zimbabweans and living in your country, but let's have a bit of respect, please. I asked you nicely. I said you can submit, and I'm asking you to lend so we can also hear other people. We appreciate you are angry, but don't take it out on us here on this space, because we are trying to come together and listen to your perspectives and try and resolve these things and actually move forward amicably. Let's have a bit of respect. We also are emotional just like you. Thank you. You can go ahead and finish your submission and maybe
all,
wait a little bit on the side while we listen to
all,
Ah,
other
he's
people.
finished. That one is talking
all,
nonsense.
all of a sudden now you can't hear me. All of a sudden you can hear me. I'm not angry. You can tell from my voice you are the one who's angry, but I just came to advise you. But it's well and good, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good. I hope, guys, you listen to this. Okay, right. Let me land and let me listen to other people who gonna say the things that you want to hear. But reality will forever be reality. Thanks,
You
and
can stay
I
up
really
in the speakers, and maybe we can ask you to come back when other people want to ask you.